Here are some other legal documents. This is 15 SO 14757. And this document is pretty interesting as it is a welfare check on my daughter. And every time I called on a welfare check on my daughter, the Pueblo Sheriff's Department lied and never even checked on my daughter. They said that she was with my mother on some reports, and I'll bring those up. But this one says they were doing a report about Olivia being outside, because Olivia told me at the visit that she was forced to be outside and that it was really cold and it was raining really hard and it was scary. And they said that this didn't happen and that she was fine and that they were going to view this as harassment if I called on making any reports about Olivia. Okay, so then it's really interesting here because then we have these reports over here that Jill Cooper made. Jill Cooper made these reports, and here's her narrative part of the report. Let me grab this part. 14 SO 14266. And so this report, these are all public information. They're Cora documents. And Jill Cooper, Ian Cooper's wife, states that they were going to go camping and that they ended up not going camping. Mind you, the woman in jail says that she knows Melissa Jill Cooper, and Melissa Jill Cooper is a drug addict and that she locks herself in the house a lot. And she stated she knew Melissa very well and that she likes to take pills. And she had all the information on her, and that was recorded in the jail G302 while I was at jail. But anyways, so she didn't let the kids in the house, so they wanted to go camping, so the kids insisted to go camping, and so they camped outside the house. Now look at the time and date. Look at the time and date. Now pull the weather reports. And the weather reports for that time show you that there was torrential downpour so significantly that the news did a video and put on the news in Beulah that the torrential downpour was so hideous that it tore up the streets and the roads, flooded everything, and it was doing mass flooding. Yet she's saying, well, the kids wanted to camp, so we just let them camp outside. Well, whether or not they wanted to camp outside or not, and Jill Cooper's admitting that they were camping outside, Olivia Woodick was telling the truth in that she was held outside. No parent in their right mind makes a child stay outside even if they want to in a torrential downpour. So here's more proof that Olivia was telling the truth. Then the other thing is, mind you, they changed Olivia's name to Olivia Cooper without due process. This is a crime. This also shows kidnapping because you can't change a child's name without due process. And if you see, there was no hearing for a minor's name change whatsoever. That's a serious crime. So here goes more about them saying the kids wanted to camp and that they just were going to let the kids camp. Now it gets even better, okay? So the sergeant who took this report, they got really mad because they didn't like the sergeant because he wasn't trying to put me in jail for this. And so Jill Cooper, Melissa Jill Cooper, Ian Cooper's wife, then goes to the officer who beat me up, Keene. He's one of the 5 officers that went and beat me up. So she starts writing this letter and this report. This is all a court document attached to a police report. And so she says that I'm violating the restraining order by reporting, and that twice this week that I've violated the restraining order because she's stating that I went to her house and left stuff on the porch. There's no proof. I never even go to her house. Right here, look, that I left stuff on her porch. I haven't left anything on her porch. I haven't talked to this poor woman in a long time, and I have no desire to. But they continually false report saying they beat us up and that they just about beat up William Hayes so bad he needs to go to the hospital. So here they're saying Sergeant Herrera blew this off last night and that they want action taken. So who do they go to? They go to the officer who beat me up. And that doesn't tell you that they're not contriving and organizing crimes if they went to the same officers who beat me up. Sure does to me. Let's see, I have a ton of these. A lot of Joe Woodick complaining of suicide ones over and over, and it's horrific. The good thing is there's nothing on me. Let's see what else these say. Oh, just wait, I have some more where they said that on the welfare checks that Olivia was at my mother's house, yet they never checked on her, and that Olivia was roller skating, but yet they didn't check on her, which means that the officers committed major false reports and violated the Child Welfare Act in doing welfare checks. Don't worry, I'm going to go get those. I'll put those on too.